last my visit here last time, I went, I had my Shazam.
So baby, can't even get mad at you. What a thing, you really sweet, and I feel so good, it's true. You're such a gun, make my lungs sigh, breathing in the air. Through loving you, I really know, child, just how much I care. Give me your love. babe, can't even get mad at you. What a thing, you really swing, and I feel so good, it's true. You're such a gun, make my lungs sigh, breathing in the air. Through loving you, I really know, child, just how much.
Lock and load. 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 Lock and load.
Brick Love, One Love family. Here we are again in the chill out zone, and it is I, Fervent Heat, back up here in the nest again. Brick Love, One Love fam. I love you. Good to see everybody up here today. Good to see you. Wow, what a day it is today. It's a special day, as we all know. It is. And I'm looking forward to this one. I really am. We've got, well, you know what we got coming at you, you know. If you're new up in here, Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. This is what we do in the chill out zone. The memes, the melt, laughter, and more. The love, most definitely. And thank you again for everybody being up in here. Coming in, I see you, family. A big Brick Love, One Love to the creator of this platform. Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle 007 Dread, the Ruthless Chilla, Top Cunt, My Cunt, and birthday boy today, Brick Love brother, on your special day. We love you, and thank you for this platform. Yes, fam, here we are up again, and you know I really love these streams. I love coming up here doing this with you, my way, the way I approach you with the melt, with who I am, the reality, the rawness, the realness of me, and all my faux pas. That's just what makes me me, man. Me and my faux pas, you know, my way, you know. There you are, family. Oh wow, y'all are beautiful, and you know, especially this one right here, Melanie Moran. Melanie, from the bottom of my fervent heart, baby, thank you. I love you so much. And, you know, you've come through for me quite a few times, and you have again. And I love you so much and can't wait to talk to you soon, Mel. I really can't. Steffi, there you are, baby. Good to see you. A Brick Love, one hug to you and Mini Brick Melt, Grayson and Jagger. Yes, out there on the hunt with Mama, breaking down the melt. Breaking down the melt. We got Jan, Meltology 101 up in the air. Good to see you, sweetheart. There he is. There he goes. He'll be back. Don't worry, fam. Got Gaze up in here. Karen, there you are. Doug, Mesa Melt. There you are, man. Melted Syracuse, New York. Absolutely. And more coming up in. More coming up in. Just scrolling through here, seeing who's here. Who's got what going on? And we got what's going on right here in the chill out zone. Yeah, back again today in a new location for me, man. A new start for my life. A new beginning for me. At this late age in my life. You know, starting over again somewhere, baby. And you know that's what it's about for me. It always has been. I'm a rolling stone, man. I'm a traveling gypsy, absolutely, you know, and I'm landed in a new spot, and I'm looking forward to everything that I can make here. And here you are with me still, family. Here you are with me still. You know, it's been a while. We've been doing this a long time. We really have. You know, over 4 years now, just live streaming. Curtis 47, there you are, brother. There you are. Here you all come. Oh, get ready, fam. I'm really serious. Get ready.
Who is this person? Who is this person?
I know. It's the alter ego up in here.
Who is this person?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the old Dino. It's the new Dino. It's the same motherfucker right here. That's what I'm saying, And, it's the same motherfucker right here, the one you all loved. And
Mel, what is going on with this man's beard?
Oh, shit. Here we go. And there's only one way to get through this one. Spark them if you got them, fam. You know what we're about up in here. Yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. It really is. I feel like laughing. And I really feel like laughing when I'm laughing at myself, man. And, if you can't laugh at yourself, then you got some issues. You do, and you need to work on them. So, I try to get past my human condition by, laughing along with you.
See if you can sort out that toilet.
You want to check it, it might stick, the toilet, it might keep running.
But here we are. There you are, brother.
How you doing, sir? One love, love to you and yours. We are back. We are back in the chill out zone. One love, brick love to all and sundry. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Mel loves my dimples. Oh, Mel. I bet you got some nice dimples.
Yes. Thank you very much, Curtis. Yes, it is my birthday today, and by popular demand, I'm in just to show some memes. I'm gonna sit back with some wonderful friends and do the memes, and then I'll be out. But remember, it's Saturday, chill out zone. Big shout out to everyone for the Melted Red Brick University ads, mods, and the members. And of course, a big shout out to all you guys in the comments. Of course, Dino will hit you as we move through. But for myself, I have to get into the memes. Hello, Mel, and everybody else. I have to get onto these memes because I don't know how long I can hold the laughter in, right? Wait, let me do this. That's what I like to do now. Now I'm good. Anyway, Dino, can you just use your magic finger and I will.
Dino's magic finger.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Very powerful.
no.
It's very powerful.
Behave. Right.
No, you crack on.
Let me just let me get this. Let me get
His finger's not that long, babe.
Oh, you got some backup too. Oh shit.
Listen.
You're Dino.
That's I'm gonna put it on my headphones. That's all right. Yeah, because you've got to be quiet now. you can laugh and joke with the memes, by the way. So I'm gonna take this off. There's no point. Right, Dino, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, let me sort this out for a second.
Right on. Melanie wants
Again.
to know, is that your night nurse in the background?
What? My night nurse? No.
Gas
Well.
says your guests.
Mel, just you wait and see, because we have still not got your picture of those feet, Mel. Don't forget. Here we go. The memes of today. Remember, it's a human condition. We should all be laughing. We should all be laughing about this motherfucking mad world. Anyway, here we go. This parking is not for beginners.
No.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Look, it's the generation gap. Son and dad.
That's a good one, man.
Exactly. They went to the same bar. Girls on Instagram. Girls in real life.
Oh my God.
And of course, what is luck? That is luck. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't need sex. The government fucks me every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a regular gangbang, isn't it?
That says I'll put this on. Okay. I can hear you still. I'm good. How you doing, Dina? Okay?
Yep, right here.
Okay, here we go. I really need to live healthier. Me at 2 a.m. And of course, Dean has plenty of knowledge about raccoons.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, used to room with a few. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The doctor asked me to spend at least 1 hour per day on the treadmill.
It helps, man. It really does.
7-year-old me when the teacher sits me next to a girl. 14-year-old me when the teacher sits me next to a girl. This boy is very confident.
Yeah.
Very, very confident. When you turn off the lights downstairs and run upstairs so no one kills you. I was so quick, the light had never changed. When your phone's so dry that you start going through apps and messing with your settings, like, oh, what does this do? Yes, I know what it does. Me leaving a pan to soak after cooking, knowing I have absolutely no intention of washing it. Teenagers. Schools don't give us enough time to sleep. Also, teenagers at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah. They know.
I know it's true. It's very, very true. When a girl looks at me for more than 4 seconds, this is what I feels like. When your mum buys you extra large instead of large. Come on. Oh, sorry. It's funny. Me in group pictures.
Yeah. Always, man.
I always stand out. Always. Oh, this is funny. When you flush the toilet while you're still peeing to race the water and you win.
Oh my God. You don't do that.
Have you treat yourself to a little sit down? You at the end, you're finishing.
You do. You got.
Yes.
I win. Catch up. Catch down.
That's genius.
Yeah.
When you fail an exam, when you find out your friend failed too. When you get home after a long day and see that no one ate your leftovers.
What the hell that feels?
Me and my siblings fighting over the money Uncle gave us. My mum went to collect it. I'll have that, thank you.
Yeah.
When your parents sit you down to talk about your behavior, and then your sibling starts contributing.
Motherfucker.
But you're still coming to work, right? It's an arm.
It's fun.
Oh my God.
He's not going to work, right?
Not for a while.
He's not going for a while, yes.
He's going to need a doctor's note.
Me about to make an outrageous amount of spaghetti because I never know how much to cook.
Yeah. Just another stick. Yeah.
Me blessing your meme with a ha ha before I steal it. I'm going to hell. When your side chick kids see you in the store and tries to say hi.
Beast, good to see you, man.
Oh, Pete, it's the Beast fan. When you rub your eyes a little too hard and start traveling into another dimension.
Yeah.
When it's just average size, but she wants you to feel good about yourself. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Me, you go first. Her, are you sure? Me, yes, no problem. I'm not in the rush. It's all good fun and sun until you get the good old tan line.
Yeah.
I don't want them. No. Look, our raise in inflation. Oh, how trans think they look? How trans actually look?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This is all fun. I know. It's fun. I don't care. It's fun.
She wants to RuPaul. You should see how.
There you go. There you
The
go.
RuPaul outfits are brilliant. The makeup is brilliant.
We had to always go by the signs. Below operator for 5 minutes before starting engines.
Hey, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to get it right anymore.
I'm going track day. I'm going to track day. It's a cactus. now.
Oh.
It's my birthday. It is.
That's a proper brick.
This is my birthday now.
Yes, bro.
And when you get a new fishing bummy, all you catch is crabs.
Oh man.
Please, please. Wife, side chick.
Oh man.
Listen, I've got to have a little breather. No, I won't. No, I won't. How I remember my kindergarten teacher checking to make sure my eyes are closed during nap time.
You must have a teacher that you fancy.
There you go.
Good to see you, Wiley.
Ooh. Oops, sorry, wrong. There we go. For the Americans. Let me be dead ass with you, brother. I'm erect. Word on the street is Hooters is near bankruptcy. I wonder why. Not like that, no. I'm a baby. I'm a dog. I'm an alien. I'm white. I'm black. I'm a woman. Y'all know we can see you, right? We can see you, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alcohol. Because life can be a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So says Samuel. Ooh. The face you make when you've finished your protein shake. Memes of the day. Memes of the day.
Oh my god.
A rich woman enjoying ice cream in front of a poor girl.
Like a lolly. Like a rocket lolly.
When you pour pancake mix near the edge of the griddle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italian bread, white bread, gluten free with nuts. Oh, I always shoot first. Excuse me. When she's hungry and knows what she wants to eat. Oh my days. Ooh, what's going on here?
That's funny.
Exactly. Oh, repulse. I'm well pissed off with Amazon. I ordered a dishwasher and they sent me a sandwich maker. bloody Timu. Bank, please send a proof of income. Only fangirls. Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she says wrong hole, but you say, no, it's not, and keep going in. Mel, what's going on? When you try stage diving for the first time, but no one wants to catch you.
Yeah. They missed you.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I wonder what she's thinking about. That ass must be hurting. That's what it looks like. And of course, I've showed this before. Cunt. Since 1544, cunt was an ancient term that meant faithful and loyal friend. To have a cunt meant having a friend who always had your back, never abandoned you, and provided friendship and support even through hard times. Society encouraged each other to value being a cunt above any other virtue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just letting you know, you cunt. Your granny watching you squirt all over the blanket she knitted. Oh, good old granny, eh? Good old granny.
Oh, yeah.
Volkswagen Beetle, still the same shape since 1938.
Oh, man.
Morning coffee is good for your health. Come on. I'm somewhere between impressed and horrified. Listen, if you see this in Walmart, run. Winter is here, and the Invisible Man is back. Mother, son, where the hell was your head when you decided to get involved with that crazy woman, son? And of course, the age-old after 5 minutes of kissing. What can I say? That's up to me. I told him that I wanted to see the kids. Then he came in my office. It's for adults. It's for adults. When you're the only one who takes it in the ass. Ole! Ole! Me, why am I even putting up with your bullshit? I see what you mean.
Oh, man.
Excuse me. They said go parasailing. It will be fun.
Holy shit.
Nice.
It smells like salmon around here. It's tuna. I can't wait to reach the egg cell to be Barbara or bad news, but you got the wrong one. You got down the wrong hole. Sorry. Here we go. Wife got into in an accident. Thank God the doctor is a great friend of mine. Ooh. When you're trying to join the Mile High Club, but you're by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, little cougar. Girls after 3 rounds. Boys after 3 rounds. I'm out. Wake me up in 8 hours. Don't want to move, but I'm going to go get a towel. Oh, dearie me. This is how long my week has been.
Oh, man.
Now, this, how to tell when a woman owns a vibrator? Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell. What's the definition of a Yankee? Same thing as a quickie, but you do it yourself. Come on, let's go. It's funny. It's funny. This figure skating move was not possible before Viagra. Oh, guys will be guys, no matter what age. Oh, move them again. Oh, imagine you chilling with Shorty and boom, she takes off her pussy. It is cool. It is cool. This is why I'm so bad. I'm a little bit older than you. That can go past. Him. I wasn't too rough, was I? Her. I'm fine. Come on. Dave. You mean sex change? It's funny because Tina's Dave was doing that.
Oh,
Why?
so he's had a sex change.
He has had the sex change.
Yeah, cool.
He has it.
What? No. Oh, man.
Dino, have you had a sex change? Tell the truth.
No, man.
Because we have plenty of evidence with beard, without beard. You want to know what's going on with this beard. Her Sorry, I'm not into bald guys. Me. Because Dina is very, very important. Because beard, yes, it matters. Look. Diddy, every time he sees an up and coming rapper, he hasn't raped yet.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Ooh. Here we go. When she's finally in the mood, but you just gone rubbing one out. Oh, Viagra. Here we go. When her bra drops to the ground and her titties are still in it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, God. Those big titties. Fervent, unemployed. Fervent, employed. Come on, Tino.
Oh shit! That's funny.
Doesn't look like you, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I love it, man. You know, this is what we do up in here.
Of course, it's sorry. Why?
Oh my god.
Oh no, Mel.
There we go.
You think I've forgotten you, Mel? Frodo, where's Bilbo?
Oh,
That is it. That is me done. That is the news of today. Boom.
yeah. Oh, it's just the way I like it, Gaz. You know, I love to get it. It's fun. Good to see you. Those were fun, man. Those were really good.
Well, I knew I was going to running in and running out tonight, so I'll try to get the funniest ones I could. So, but I am going to be running out right now. Between the crew, I'll see you back tomorrow, and take care. One love. I'm out.
All right, brother. Thank you for that. And again, happy birthday to you. Johnny Cool says, who's that guy on the left? I don't know. Gotta ask him, Johnny Cool. No, it is I, the only one, Fervent Heat, the way I do it. And I bring myself to you in different ways, and this is my way again today. Yeah, for a while I was sporting that beard, and I'll tell you what, it did its thing, and I made my new transition to where I'm at, and I'll tell you what, it was like having a dusty pillow strapped to my face. The allergies around here were killing me, literally, and I had to do it. It just opened me up, if you will. Sign of the year, the season coming in, new location, new job prospects. You know, sometimes you don't want to get out there in the mix, but you got to become part of the mix. And, you got to do what you got to do. But, the good thing about it is it always grows back. And I'm looking forward to that. Bringing it a little different this time. We'll see how it goes. But, here we are up in here. And if you're out there watching, which I know you are, now would be a good time to do what you are going to do. And we'll get going on here. Yeah, we're up in the chill out zone again today. And I'm going to switch up the music a little bit here. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Just going to hang out, burn one for a second, see who else comes in. See who else comes in. No rush tonight. Not really. It's not going to be a long stream tonight. I'm going to go over a couple of things. And, if you're out there and you have that link and you want to grab it, please feel free. But until then, we're just going to hang out and talk for a minute, fam. We'll get into the evidence. You know that. And, like I said, last stream, I think it was last Saturday. That was my last stream from that location, where I was. And I did a lot there. Watchful Warrior, there you are, man. Good to see you. Rick Love, one love to you and yours, man. Watchful Warrior. Hit us up in the nest tonight in the chat. It's called the Eagle Eye Crew. If you're new up in here, Melted Red Brick University, want to join the chat, please do. Please do. Come in and meet us, and we'll meet you, and together we'll laugh at each other. And being all over the evidence. That's what it's about, really, for us. The seriousness of this topic that we're talking about. We come in kind of off kilter and crazy this way because, hey, like Spartan says, you got to laugh. You do. You got to laugh. And getting through the memes, do it. And, I meet a lot of people in my last 4 years up in here doing live stream. And one of the most important ones that I've met is this lady right here. Boom, baby.
Hi, Boom Baby.
How you doing?
I'm good. I just had to take my earbud out and turn this off over here so I can do this over here and don't get confused.
Right.
So how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Good. Happy birthday, Spartan. Love ya.
Yeah. He's sitting back with his fam or his friends out there now, and I know what he's doing, enjoying life, enjoying his friends, and a little bit of Hennessy and a little bit of Chronic.
Nice.
And yeah.
Nice. I like it. I don't like Hennessy, but, I like that he's having fun. Oh, I'm a vodka girl myself.
Yeah.
Isn't Hennessy gin? It's gin, right?
No, it's whiskey.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gin for some reason.
Yeah, top shelf stuff.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, you're getting the love. You got Curtis 47.
I love you guys.
Krista, there you are. Krista Coding. Rick Love, sweetheart.
I'm running a little behind, so I still have to get myself situated here a little bit.
Oh, you're good, Jen. We're just sitting here chilling for a minute. We'll get into the evidence here in a second, but getting into a little bit, I'm in a new location. Yay. And I'll tell you, it's all thanks to you, sweetheart. And I want to point that out right now to everybody out there. This lady right here, who I've admired for ever now, been in her streams a long time ago, just sitting back in the chat and watching what she's broke down and the evidence and getting to know you, Jen. We've been through a lot doing this.
Yeah.
And time, shit happens, man. It's called fucking life. And sometimes it's going on and it's great. And then you turn around and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And, it wasn't for me where I was. And, we kind of somehow communicated together here. And, you really opened some doors for me down here where I'm at with you. I'm right down the road from you now.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, I opened the door and you walked right through it. And here you are.
Yeah. And
Everybody needs help. Everybody needs help once in a while. And, you got to pay it forward. That's the way I look at it. So,
yeah.
What comes around goes around.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. Steffi, baby, there you are. Yes.
Hi, Steph.
Hold on again. Karen. Curtis. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Curtis. 47.
Thank you, Curtis.
You check Jen out right there. Her Chan, her link.
Yep, and we'll be live tonight at 8:30 Central with Freya. She's going to be coming on, and Curtis will be on with us as well. Gonna check out some stuff that Freya is putting together and let her break down some stuff on her end.
Nice.
It'll be fun, yeah.
Oh yeah, Freya's been in this forever.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, you know, I'm down here now, and where you are, and you know, I like it already. The atmosphere is just totally different.
It is. It really is. Yep. It's really nice here. It's a small town. There's like 16,000 people in Oxford, probably close to that, maybe a little over in Anniston. It's considered bigger city, Anniston, but I mean, say maybe it's 20,000 in Anniston. It's still really low crime. It's cheap here. I mean, there's work. So
Yeah.
it's not fluoridated. There's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Nice little community. Looking forward to getting to see it more of it. And,
Yeah. We're going to go up Cheehaw one day for sure.
Right on. I can't wait for that. Hopefully we can get there with Johnny Cool, Mark, Galot.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be really.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, we're about evidence, and Jen, you got the chat up, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to get ahead and go into present a few things, and then I'll back out and we'll do what we do. And then if you would like to show a little bit, we can do that.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
And, you know, I put out this second. I put out some stuff in the page, Melted Red Brick University, the other day. And we're going to go through a little bit of that and talk about a few things.
Okay.
And, you know,
Steffi was up at Mount Cheehaw with us for the first ever Meltology 101 meetup. We had Mark Galot, Steffi Davis, Patty Melt, Jeremy from I Want to Know More channel. Johnny Cool was there with his daughters. It was a great time. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Sorry about that one. I didn't get this one cut yet, but you know, I just looking around, and you know, I've kind of went on this kind of thought process before. You know, the melt's everywhere, and we can see it. You know, even in these kind of locations. I'll just pop this for you out there in case you're wanting to know what we're really looking at. We're looking at this. You know, we're looking at something that doesn't look right, and you know, it's this wall back here. It just doesn't look like it should be there.
It's all muffed up.
Yeah.
There we go.
And, you know, I love doing this, being on the hunt and just going out and looking and finding. Yeah, we're going down below. We're going down under. We're going sub-level, if you will. And, you know, getting into this kind of evidence, the size of what's beneath us, what is undiscovered that's been there forever beneath us, is where I'm kind of getting to tonight. And what intrigues me the most about this evidence is not only that it's here and it looks like this, but it's down below these, what we have up top. You know, this is underneath us. And, you know, the size of this realm and the condition that it's in, you got to wonder, you know, how long ago was this really?
Right.
This event.
Now, if this kept going and it would have like maybe like even came down more, like would have been like a smaller tunnel, and these blocks would have went like what we see in supposed mines where they say that these are like gob walls and stuff, like stacked slate piles and everything like that. This would have looked like eventually if it kept going.
Yeah.
And they say that these are mining tunnels, or if they're not mining tunnels, they're like old aqueducts underground, sewage systems or some shit like that.
Right.
I think these tunnels were used because there's so many of them. They're all interconnected, it seems, is the cooling system for the motherboard itself, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, we know that this is a machine and it broke down, and, all machines have to have a cooling system.
Right.
And this is what we're on. Like you just said, Jen, this is a component, a piece of one, most people will call them a bunker and all that, but we know that these already existed.
Yeah, I don't think that there was cement over it neither. I think that's just the melt over it. It's like a rock curtain over it. It was just all brick.
Absolutely.
Because I saw that in the cemetery. You would think it was like some plaster or some kind of cement over the brick and stuff, but up top where there would have been something, it's really, really thin. You could tell it melted down over it like a sheet. Look at that. I love this picture. This is crazy. You were showing me this yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
The size, the grandeur of it. Why? This is an old pic too. This is, you know what it'd take to create this?
And that's just one little section of whatever this is. That's not it,
It goes all the way back this way.
Yeah. And clearly it's all brick. Oh, gee, they didn't put a cobblestone road in. No, they put a brick road in.
Yeah.
Brick walkway.
Underneath us, once again, you should be asking yourself, if you're new into this, is how did they do this? Why did they do this? When did they do this? When you get into it more and you get down in here and look, it just becomes more crazy.
Yeah, and now when you look at the underground, like say in Naples, just under Naples, you'll find stuff like this, except it looks like the inside of a cathedral with those same type of pillars and arched vaulted ceilings and stuff like that, just as elaborate and ornate as what you would see in a cathedral, yet it's got water in it, and they say it's a cistern.
Yeah.
Well, that's bullshit, because the water is for the cooling system for the motherboard, and if it broke in certain areas, it would pull up in certain areas after the melt. This is why, when they find out these lower levels are flooded out, they call them cisterns, and, some ancient cistern. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, they cut cisterns, aqueducts. I mean, many names this has been, different areas has been given.
I love this one, Dean. Look at those steps. I mean, wow.
Color differentials.
Yeah.
Welded together. Heat damaged. Scorchy.
Hey, Steve. What's going on?
Hey,
Steve Fenneran's in the chat.
Good to see you, Steve.
Oh, look how black those bricks are. See, you can tell that is not from fire, okay? This is not a type of blackening from fire in any kind of way. This is a different kind of heat that did this.
Yes. Yep. Because look at what it did, changing the state of matter of brick. Look.
Yeah. There would be soot all over everything. You know what I mean? This is differential heat damage, different from fire. This is like a whole nother level of heat.
Yes. Well, an electrical heat energy expanding everything from the inside out. Look at the bricks getting cooked out. You can see them red. They're transitioning together, then they're getting cooked out, and then they're going chalky, scorchy, yellow. State of matter is just, I mean, look at the transitioning going on up here.
Look at the brickwork, though, how it comes together like that and goes, wow, that's crazy.
And it goes forever. And this is a fraction of what we're seeing.
Wow, look at that. Huh. See, they don't account for any of this damage on the inside. You would expect to see this kind of stuff on the outside of a building if weathering and all this stuff was a real thing, as far as the extent of the damage, okay? Because we know it's not. But this is on the interior space.
Yeah. Yes. Look at the transitioning up here in this.
Wow. Yeah, that looks like an arc kind of scorch or something, like an arc.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That has got to get at least over 2,000 degrees for it to start to do that kind of damage to the brick.
Yes.
Look at the steps, how they start their spiral. Wow. I just noticed that.
Yep. Kick around and then go up.
Yeah. A brick spiral staircase. That ain't no joke, okay? Love to see them make one of those.
Not too easy.
Right?
So what are we seeing here? Well, we're seeing these kind of types of picks over and over and over again here. And, you know, there's a reason where I'm going this way tonight is because we know that these have been here forever. Really have, you know, this realm is in the condition it is. And you know, we don't know when they were put here.
Look at the floor. That shit is tore up.
Yeah. Because these kind of places are down below us as well. Everywhere.
Yeah, they just went in and refurbished them and use them for this shit now.
And they've been doing this shit for decade upon decade upon decade now. Look at the supplies. And again, this is a small fraction of what's down below.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Most people don't know that these places exist. Most out there caught up in the shit sandwich are oblivious to what we're even talking about here tonight. You know, they're surface dwellers. We're all surface dwellers, if you will. But there's dwellers down below us, and they're hidden from us. And they've been skirting around us forever now, doing their nefarious deeds. And you know, we're now starting to see evidence of their lifestyles, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I firmly think that they're going down below.
Mm-hmm.
We've been focused out in past the ice walls and all of that, and that is true. I think there's more out there, obviously, but down below is just as undiscovered to us.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow. Look at that.
This was one of my first cars. If these are Vegas, then this is one of my first cars. In fact, mine looked like this right there. Yeah.
Who would collect Vegas? Just saying. I don't know.
Yeah, I had a 73 Vega. Yeah.
I remember in Street Outlaws, one of the guys had a Vega, and he kicked everybody's ass with that fucking car.
Nice little cars, man. I really enjoyed it. My first one, a standard as well. But yeah, these places are down there. And yes, they do have abilities to get in with their big machines now and go through it and carve what they do and all that. But These locations were here already. Again, we're looking at the evidence.
Yeah.
The texture over here. You can tell we've seen too much. We can pick it out. And you know, they've got it all tricked out down here. They've got spots to park semi-trailer after semi-trailer. They've got what they've got down below. And,
Yeah, they got businesses down there. They have like McDonald's, Starbucks, all the companies that they own are down there.
Yeah. And we got a bunch of deep thinkers out here today. Explorers, meltologists, brickologists, truthologists. On the hunt. Now these are probably barrels or kegs. They look like they're stacked.
Yeah, they look like they're maybe wooden kegs or something, old ones. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But this is the melt. This is what blows me away. I mean, look at the transitioning right here. Up top here.
Yeah.
A little dark. Let me see if I can lighten it up a little bit here. Then it transitions to this right here.
Huh. Is that wood up there? Or is that, I don't know what that is. Is it they put wood planks up there? I can't tell.
It looks like it's not, it looks like plankage, doesn't it?
I mean, to me, I'm not sure if they did that at some other point or what. I'm trying to see what the heck it is. Make it big on my end here.
This is textured out. This is not wood right here, I don't think. We got a bar coming across right here. We got stuff attached to it up here. But this is what I'm looking at. It all comes down to this right here.
Right.
And it's all brick.
Yeah. 100%. You wouldn't build a fucking wall like that with that janky rock there. It just wouldn't even hold up.
Yeah. And these are those vaulted types that we see all the time.
Right.
They got the arch vault kind of going on.
Barrel vault.
Yeah.
Slate slabs. They could be slate slabs. Yeah, Wiley. It's definitely something a little different. Look at this. Interesting.
Yeah. Just showing,
Wow.
wanting to show these massive areas underneath us.
Well, see these pipes here that are up in the ceiling, the way they're all lined like this? I have something that goes right with that. If you can let me screen share for a second.
Sure.
All right.
Do this.
Let me get into a screen share real quick.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
All right. Here we go. You see this?
Boom, you're up. There you go.
Okay, first off, here's a meme for you right here, okay? It says, 2 boys and 1 girl. Figure out which one's the girl. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think it's the first one. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's the second one. Put a 3 in the chat if you think it's the third one. We'll see what you guys say. There's their feet. There's their... I'm waiting to see if anybody answers. All right, anyway. Let me scroll down here a little bit because I want to show you something. Remember that picture that you just saw that he just had up there? Hold on, it's coming up here. Where is it? I'll get to it right now. Hang on. Right here, look.
Yeah.
This is just into the streets of New York. Look at that. In the 1800s, just under the streets of New York, right there.
In the 1800s, yes.
In the 1800s, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
We put all that in. And that's just under the street, okay? Just under the street, which means if you have a brick road, that you got to somehow level all this pipage out to lay a flat brick road. Okay, there's that.
Yeah.
But they ripped this up and this shit was already there.
Yeah. Already there.
Yeah, let me see if I have any more pictures of it. Hold on, let me go back. All right, let me go down one more here. Okay, this is the French thing they're putting in their subway, and this whole thing was crazy, but I had some more pictures of stuff they got going on underground. Oh, this was good. I'll show you guys this. So Dean and I were talking about the hieroglyphs being electrical symbols in Egyptian. So you got this symbol right here. Make it big for you. It'll go big for me. I don't know. Anyway, this right here is an Egyptian hieroglyph. And if you go over here to this picture, this is an electrical component with this part here that's lit up. And as you can see, if I can scroll in on it, I don't know if it'll let me. No, it won't. Anyway, this symbol right here, this in this coil in the center here is identical to this right here.
Yeah.
It is literally the same. Identical. When I saw this on a video that I was watching, I was like, oh, I know what that is. And I went looking for it, and it's that right there.
Absolutely.
For sure. But yeah, the stuff underground and under the streets and stuff is pretty crazy, especially when you see the pictures of them ripping the streets up in the 1800s for New York for the subway they were putting in.
Yeah.
And there's just pipage and all kinds of, it looks just like what you showed there in this recent picture of a modern type of thing.
Absolutely.
Very similar kind of feel to it.
You know, and you see that, you know, and it's amazing just to see that. But, you know, when you get into the logistics about how to make all that shit first before you put it in, the metal, the
Who's
mining.
hauling in all those pipes? Worse than carts?
Yeah, exactly. You know, again, you know, that dated pick right there, 1800s. Fucking hell, man. Throw 100 years more onto that, man. 1700s. That shit was there, guaranteed.
How many times did they rip these streets up to put this stuff in? You got to rip them up to put pipes in. You got to rip them up to put a subway in. You got to rip them up to put gas lines. I mean,
Absolutely.
it makes sense. It was all there. It was just all there. That's it.
Yeah. Do this here real quick. That's good. That's good comparison, Jen. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just a second, fam. We're going to go to here. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get back down to here where we were real fast.
Yeah,
Right
that
here.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one there. Yeah. See how the pipes and all look like they're all, yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Yeah. Now this looks more like ductwork for ventilation, HVAC stuff. The stuff that you were showing, that looked more like that was machinery. That was
definitely some thick pipes for sure.
absolutely. But you know, I like to get up in here and look where most don't go, because you know, you never what you'll see. I like to get in there and lighten it up too. Look into certain areas. You can tell that this is the melt.
Yeah. Every day of the week.
Yeah, man. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of miles of these open spaces. Look at the size. Look at the size of this area. And back here we have a right-angled aperture.
Yeah. It's quite extensive, these tunnel systems. You know, you have to kind of like be with somebody to know where you're going, or you'll get lost, literally.
Well, you know, most down below here in these kind of areas, there's access only. You've got to have a pass. Most of them are under some kind of military control.
Right.
Military / corporate. They both work together when you get to this level. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
It's locked for access unless you've got the pinky ring to the big club. You know. And they've been doing this for a while. You know, Jen was just showing that older pic. Well, here's one, you know, some newspaper footage of, well, you know, Ford starts Operation Underground, and this is in the 40s, 50s, maybe. But showing you, you know, they've known about these areas forever now. And they've went down and set up shop. These places were here already. Again, this is an old newspaper foot right here, or clip right here. And look at this picture. The fucking things existed already.
Yep.
They didn't have this large scale mining stuff like they do today to do that. It's got a rail system in here too. See it?
Yeah. Yep.
Where'd they get the metal for that? Especially during war times and all that shit. Yeah. These kind of evidence right here just confirms to me even deeper that, you know, we're supplying those down below. You know, I think most people think that, you know, the rich and famous, they get to go off to their private islands. Maybe so. We've seen that. But the really, really rich ones, well, they've got a private, they've got something else that's private. And it's a whole world down below us that we've never seen. And I think that there's some down there below that have never seen us. It's kind of like two different dimensions stacked on another.
Yeah.
Interacting through access between those in the know. There's people up here today that are in a private white workforce that work below us.
Red Brick says, got us on the big screen.
Hey, Chief, there you are, brother.
What is this Balaza's kiss problem? You don't like Melodology 101? What's the problem?
Ballast
Yeah.
kiss?
Yeah,
Oh,
Bala's kiss. I don't know. Saying 101 means fools or something in tarot cards. I think you got to be a fool to mess around with tarot cards. So there's that. Saying.
But yeah, you know, these controllers, these ones that, you know, we've got a lockstep to and all this fucking shit for now. Well, here's where they keep everything. It's all underground. It's all underground. All of your private information, all of your national archives, all this tax information, everything, these massive computers that are crunching the numbers and giving us what we have now, they're all stored underground.
Yep.
They're not above ground. They're below ground. And there's reasons for that. The temperatures down here are at a constant 65 degrees. No fluctuation. Unless artificially introduced heat or cool air. But at a standard 65 degrees, which is optimal for computers. So did they go below and do what they're doing? Yeah, they are. Look, see, here's a unloading port down below right here. Look at the size of this fucking semi.
Yeah.
And they're already down below, and they're putting into what's behind here.
Yep. Yeah.
And this is one of many. Many.
So you hate Freemasons, and it says, it's my problem, Miss 101 fool. What exactly does that mean? Act like I'm new and explain, please. Really. Because if you've got a problem, you should just change the channel. Because I'm one today.
Yeah, you know,
we're about tomorrow, then you can come back and watch if you don't like my shit.
We're about one love, brick love up in here, you know, and we're go past our human conditions, fam, and you know, it's about bringing it together as we are up in here, you know, and all of you been up here in a while for a long time, and we all love each other, and you know, the only way to get forward is to not look back. And I'm not looking back. I look forward. And Jen, you've helped me do that, you know. And like I said, you know, I'm in a new location now, and Jen has really came through for me, and you know, in a big way. And it's about how do you put it? Walking your walk.
That's right.
And you've done that for me, baby. And you know, you've been up here before, and you're going to be up here again. And you've of course you've you know, brought us so much with True Seeker 69 channel. You and Shapu breaking it down forever now. All be coming up here together before, and will still. And we invite everybody to come with us with peace and love in our hearts, man. With a comprehension of our human conditions that we all have, man. You know, and that's how I bring it. And why am I showing this right here?
Wow,
well,
look at that. It's melted.
Yeah. We had these are part of the people right here. This is part of the big club. If you got one of these in your town, which I know you do, okay, they're part of the big club. And these people are part of the big club too.
Yeah.
These people are part of the big club too. And we see the brick. Look at that state of matter. Yeah, all of them together. They all have a spot down below, guarantee it. The transitioning on the brick, color differentials once again. And symbols mean everything.
Symbols are for the symbol minded.
Yeah.
That's how they communicate.
Yeah. I love this one here because it shows the brick. It shows all the damage here. But then when you look in the reflection of this window, you can see what's on the other side of the street.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, ma'am. Look at that.
Wow, look at that.
Got metal hanging from up here. This metal right here looks like it's in the melt.
Right, yeah.
Right there. Transition right into the melt. You know, I'm glad you're up here riding shotgun with me, Jen. You've got such a brilliant eye. The amount of evidence that you've gone through is incredible.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the underground stuff is amazing. And when you start to realize, you know, we're living on a melted motherboard, and this motherboard has layers to it, and there's substrates. And when you start to look at what makes up a motherboard in computers, even the lingo that they use with hats and doors and keys and all this other stuff, it's pretty freaking amazing. It starts to make a lot of things make sense about what's going on underground.
Yeah.
And the people that live underground, because they have to take care and maintain the underground systems of the motherboard. Even in Metropolis, they have a group of people who live underground to keep the machine going.
Yeah.
And they don't even really know about the above world or nothing. And, you know, how the elites are kind of living off of them and their energy to keep this machine going.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
that.
I mean, just look at the fucking brickwork right here. Got the round. I mean, it's all transitioned to the straight line here, crossed here. State of matter in these bricks back in here. I mean, look at that.
Beautiful brickwork, though. It's just wow.
Yeah.
And there's ones in England under like London and running through England and stuff that they say are from the Victorian era and 1700s going into the 1800s. Like unbelievable brickwork for sewer systems. I was just like, it is pristine. Even the people in modern days who go down there and look at this stuff, who work with this kind of underground stuff, are blown away. And because they didn't do it in the 1800s with their carts and shovels and whatever. They just didn't do it. It wasn't them. The time frame is off. That's just the narrative we're left with. And not too many people question it, really. Look at this.
Now, I don't know how far
down. Doing all this in the dark. What, with torches?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we see this is round right here, but look how it goes right here. Comes up, melted, transitioning right here. Okay. But then it comes over the top. And it comes down. And then we have it coming into this straight line. We can see the vertical here, but it's expanded and transitioned into the brick coming across over this way.
Yeah. It almost looks like it's like that granite, like sill, like a windowsill would go granite under the brick.
Yeah.
On a window, it looks like this part of it did that. It transitioned right into like the granite.
In the window seal?
Yeah. No, right where the arch of the tunnel is, where she's at, where
Okay.
It's solid looking and not brick anymore. It looks like that transitioned into granite, curved over like that. It's brick.
Yeah.
Just like the windowsills go granite, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I've never seen a tunnel look like that transition right there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, we've seen these a while ago. I brought these in just for some new people and just to look at again. And this is not AI. This is 400 feet below Bulgaria. Somewhere in Bulgaria. It's a theme park now. See, here's people.
That's crazy.
Okay. Here's people. And this is 400 feet below. Now, I'll let your eyes adjust to where we're at. We got a Ferris wheel kind of feature here. Okay. A ride, which shows how fucking big it is in this area. But I'm looking past all that, and I'm looking over here. Now, many are saying these are old salt mines. You know, that's what they've been labeled. Have they been dug into? Yeah, most definitely in some places, but not all places. And this place right here is just the top up here. You can tell, you know, I can, that this is the original melt just by the texture. The hangers, the melt going on back in here. A lot going on here. A lot going on here. A lot going on here too.
Hey, Patrick.
Patrick. And again, you know, I'm showing these because of the, you know, we're looking at the melt and everything, but also just to show that it is possible. It is exactly possible that there's places down below us that are a whole new civilization.
Yeah, look at that. This reminds me of Willisca Salt Mine.
Yeah.
Just happens to have the same supposed sedimentary layers.
Yeah.
I always say. Wow.
Now, these places, they're built there and all of this stuff like that. And that's why I like to, a lot of people, oh, that's just an old salt mine. Well, maybe not. Okay.
What is salt, though? Is the salt of the earth? Is that like the clay of the earth? Is it getting cooked down to certain minerals? It's getting cooked out to the point where it's left as salt now? It could be. I mean, if everything was brick at one time, just saying.
Well, go to Meltology 101, baby. And that's your color differentials, your lines, man.
Yeah.
Look. They can call it whatever they want. They can come in and dig however they want. They're not adding anything to the color differentials. End of the lines. They're just taking away, exposing the melt.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what we're seeing here. They can call it whatever. These are melted building lines in here.
Yeah. Everything was something else before. It has transitioned to its former state. Dolomite, granite, marble, all this stuff that we, talk about in geological terms and the things that they've named these things currently. Sandstone is nothing but red brick. Red sandstone's red brick melted. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is clay. Yeah, that's clay. It was a brick. And the brick was clay and the clay was brick.
Just a second here. Where was I? Yeah.
Wow.
Just showing you how big it is down below here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, look, here's people, a little fence area, open for the public. But look what it's on. All this below. What's this sticking up over here? And look at this up here. How fucking high this is.
Yeah. What is that?
Look at the people right here. Looking down over the fence.
That is so cool.
Got a right angle aperture right there. Look at the transitioning of this. What's this up here? Look at this. Right here.
I don't know. It looks like some kind of like mortar runoff or something. I don't know.
I'm seeing, see this line right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's circular. See how circular it is?
Maybe it was like a dome or something.
Part of something, you can see how it's all cooked out and melted out. But I see C14 in this. I see it block in here. The shape of it right here is structure. And it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I can do this up here. And he got this going on up in here. And you can really see the expansion in the structure here. Getting wonked out here, expanded, going wonky. It's huge. It's massive.
Yeah, the picture really doesn't do it justice. You can tell it's a massive space for sure.
Yeah. Different angles of it. Getting in, popping what I can. It's like a manufactured walkway up in here, cutting through here.
Wow.
Some kind of right angle aperture down here. Can you imagine living down below and not ever seeing the sunrise or set, and there's no There's no time frame involved. There's no seasonal thing to affect your sense of time. It's just living down here in these locations.
Okay, I want to show you something real quick because you're talking about salt mines, and I had covered salt mines in the past, and there was some really crazy stuff that came up in some of these salt mines that were really interesting looking leftovers from them supposedly mining. And they just say that they mined it like this way, it came out this way, it just happened to form what it formed here. Let me see where it went.
Yeah.
Okay, can
You
you
got
see this?
Yep, you're up.
All right, look at these guys.
Oh yeah.
Now they didn't do that. They said that when they mined it, that was there. This pattern. Let me come back. Hold on a second. This thing isn't working. There we go. I mean, just look at that. And there's more of them down here. Like this one, there's one right here. There's one over here. Really interesting. Let me see if I can find more pictures on it. All right, let me go back up here to these ones. Click this. I haven't looked at this site in a really long time, so I'm not sure what it's going to bring up, but there's other ones that look very similar to these that show up in these mines. Not even this one, but it's been a while since I brought them up and stuff. And I had Shapu do comparison pictures because we found a couple of areas that had stuff that looked like this circular thing, like melted into other circular things that look like this and stuff, like almost cogs and wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here's one. Look at this. Just look at this. These are in salt mines, guys. And they say when they mine them, this is what shows up when they're scraping away the stuff. This. What is this?
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. Really interesting. Look at this one straight on. Look at it.
Huh.
Make it make sense.
Cooked out. I mean, you can see it, you know, you got the obvious pattern and stuff, but again, your Meltology 101, your fundamentals, man.
Yeah, look. Yeah, we covered this a while ago on my show. I think might have been even when we were covering Williska salt mine. I'm not sure which. It was a while ago. I'll have to look for that live stream and re-air it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty weird, huh?
It is.
Anyway, I'll get back off of here and you can go back to your thing. I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Oh, we're tag teaming the melt tonight, baby. I love it. I love it. You know, this is what we needed to be doing forever, and we have been. We're just back together, and everybody else is welcome back too. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. You know,
that's right.
We're about flying high, going next level together, and you know, overcoming our life changes and shit like that, and keep coming back doing this. Sorry about that. Let me do this.
That's right. I'll be right back, team. Give me 1 sec.
Sure. Okay, fam, I'm going to do this, and Jen will be back here in a second. Just a little bit of evidence I showed you there, but I wanted to bring you this tonight. Okay. Hold on a minute. There we go. Now I can see. All right, fam. Yeah, you know, we've been doing this a while. And I'm just going to go through and show you how long we've been doing this. If you're new up in here, you know, we've been doing this forever now. And I'm just going to take us back a little bit. And you can see some good evidence and some meltologists, brickologists out there, top shelf up in here, breaking it down together as we always have. You know, memory lane for me and Jen and many of you out there in the chat. You know, breaking down the melt, coming together. We used to binge these streams. What you're looking at right now is, we were going on 6 to 8 hours, 3 nights a week, sometimes longer. Spartan up there, me up there, Mark Galat up there, and who's that? Is that Chief? I think that's Chief. That might be Chief down below. I'm not sure. Are you back yet, Jen?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yep.
I'm just on the YouTube going back into a few years ago, just showing some stuff. Just a second here.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can bring some stuff up that I wanted to show you guys as well.
Sure.
Some other stuff.
Let me click out of this real quick. We'll get back to that here in a while because we've got so much evidence that we brought through the years. Let me do this, Jen. Go back here. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go through some of my live stream stuff here real quick. The motherboard stuff with Google Earth. We were looking at the motherboard. In my opinion, I was calling it the motherboard exposed, and we were using Google Earth to zoom on different locations under the ocean, or at least under the water anyway. And we found some interesting stuff. Let's see if I can go up here a little bit.
Good to see you, LVK.
There's a lot of different, really interesting anomalies that we had saw.
Still haven't got the box yet.
Yeah, I'm just looking through this video before I share it, just to make sure I'm at the right spot.
Right on.
Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna put volume or nothing, and just look at what I'm showing.
Oh, right, here you go.
All right. All right, so you guys can see this?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna let it play a little here. There's some interesting anomalies that come up here underwater. And I think that some of this, because the whole ocean is not rendered, okay? The slivers that I'm pointing at are what they've given us as renderings for the LiDAR. And what we can make out from the rendering, even though it's a sliver of a section and the other sections are still kind of blurred out, you can see that it is very structured, what they're giving us. And I think maybe a lot of this meltdown here under the water is exposing the inner layers of the motherboard itself, in my opinion.
Yep.
Like here, this part here, where it's very rigid and structured looking.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, this was a really good show, this one. You know, they only give us so much. You can see that there's a lot of stuff that they leave blurred out. There's only like slivers of lines that they give you that you can really kind of zoom in, and you can only zoom in so much. So, you know, I think a lot of this stuff, like stuff like this that you see here, this whole section right here, to me looks like it's melted away and you're seeing the innards of the motherboard here.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the leftover melted out grid system that's.
Yes. Yes. For sure.
You got straight lines that trail off into nowhere forever, you know.
Yeah.
Funky patterns all over like this.
So we start looking at the motherboards here in just a second. We get into that after I go through a few more sections here of things that I discovered. All right, hold on. So here we start looking at motherboards and what they look like on the front side, on the back side, and the layers in between the front side and the back side, because your motherboard have layers of composite resin between them. Substrates. It's the same stuff we're seeing underwater.
Yeah. Yeah. Sarah Moon, Brick Love Baby, good to see you. You're new up in here. Thank you for joining in. You got Jen, True Seeker 69 with Fervent Heat up in here. And Sarah says, how to fry a motherboard. Sink it in water. Yeah. That'll do it, won't it, Sarah?
You know, this is Japan. It might be Tokyo. I'm not sure, but look, it's just like what we see under the water.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's Fuji off in the background there.
Wow.
Yeah. Places like this. Or hold on, let me go back a tiny bit. Here's a corroded motherboard, all melted out. Some of it, the rest of it isn't.
Very cool. Look at that.
Yeah, let's let it run for a minute because I get into some. It gets enough. Now this is Sacsayhuam.
Yeah.
They say that this is an ancient site. Clearly, this is a computer component. This whole section here is part of the motherboard, and it's fried. It's completely fried. Let's see what else we get into here. This is a corroded motherboard again. This is an ancient site in India where they have their stupas and stuff. This is all components, in my opinion. This is a processor, if you will.
Yeah.
Just like here, he's comparing it right here to what we see on a microscopic level when you look at the motherboards. It's the same. It's the same exact fucking setup.
Yep. Components.
Yep. It's not a temple, it's tech. And we see the same stuff with, you know, the ocean floor LiDAR. I'll drop this link in the chat if anybody wants to check this live stream out at another time. It was pretty extensive, what we covered and the comparisons that we were doing.
Yeah.
And just look at that.
Wow, that's incredible.
So we get in the Ancor Watt here in just a minute, but look at this. This is motherboard components. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Motherboard components set up, and they look just like cities. You know, they look like our cities.
Mm-hmm.
There's your sports arenas right here.
Yep. Yeah.
There's another one coming up here. This is nothing but motherboard components, a room full of them. It looks like a city.
Yep. Well, you know, you look at the structures of the old world, how intricately beautiful they were, and you look at the shit that we've been building. You know, it's all box. It's all you know, it's all compartment kind of setup stuff. It looks just like that computer part model. You know. Yeah, looking down.
Ancor wattage. Water, water. Waters have current, strong currents. Merrimack River. Merrimack means river of strong current. And again, under LiDAR, you can see these components much better. A lot of them have been taken over by the jungle. And, you know, they say these are ancient. They're not ancient. They're just cooked out from the event.
Yeah.
These look like cities. They say that Las Vegas from 10,800 feet looks like a computer board. And right here, we're coming up on a component right here. This is a computer board that you're looking at. Yet right here where I'm circling, you have World Trade Center number 1, number 2, and buildings 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 all around it right here. Literally identical to what you would see in New York where the World Trade Center was. That's it right here.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. This is a site where they're building new buildings, okay? We're at the World Trade Center, the new buildings they were building, this is them. Look at it. It looks just like a computer. They're building a computer right here. They're still building on the motherboard. Again, this is another one where they're building new construction, but it looks just like what we see on computer boards. Go back a little bit.
Sarah Moon, you are a deep thinker, darling. Yeah, you're in the right spot, baby. She says, what if we are the AI?
Maybe.
You know, are we the nanotech, Sarah? Set up to be maintenance keepers for this grid system?
Yes. Yes, we are the caretakers for the grid. Yes. That's why the Egyptians had so much shit going on underground. It's not tombs. They're not sarcophagi and all that other bullshit. We did a whole live stream on Egypt and what's going on underground there. I don't know if we get into it here on this show or not, because we had 3 different shows we did on the motherboard. So I don't think it was this one. But I'll drop this link. This is one of 3 live streams we did covering the motherboard, the computer components, different locations, and the substrates themselves. I don't know if I can drop this in here or not. Let me see. I don't know. I probably can't right now. I'll have to do it through my phone.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to drop this link over to you guys here in just a second. Get it to me, and then I'll send it over to there. All right, let me come back over here off screen share for just a minute. So give it back to you.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
And I'll drop that link in the chat now.
All right. Meltology 101. Boom, baby. You're breaking it down for us. You know, and it's so fucking intriguing. It really is. Sarah, you're new up in here, and I know there's new out there watching as well and joining in. And we've gone deep on these topics for a long time now. Jen has, with her channel that's been taken down over and over again. The information that you lost.
I can't drop it in the chat because I'm not a moderator. So I'll send it to you, Dean, and you can drop it in, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let me shoot it over to you. And this way, if people want to check it out at another time, you guys are more than happy to. And from that video, you can obviously get to the other ones that deal with the motherboard. They're pretty much one right after another. We were really into it.
Right. Oh, just a second, Jen.
Yeah, I don't know why this person's calling me a fool and a Freemason. It's probably because they're a fool and a Freemason, and they're projecting it onto me for some reason. I have no clue why, but that's okay. It's all good. Whatever.
Yeah. We all got to grow up here a little bit, and I have to myself. And, it's about love and respect up in here, and we're coming together to break down evidence. And, we've got enough coming at us from, the Facebook Nazis to the ones that can't see it and all the hit pieces done on us before. It's boring, isn't it, Jen?
Yeah. Or how about this, Wiley? How about you stick up for me because I'm busy over here doing this show.
Yeah. Did you? I'm gonna grab the screen share and then bring that link up, Jen.
Okay. Yeah.
Just a second here.
No problem.
Share. There we go.
I don't have
Okay.
haters. I have fans in denial. It's just the way it is.
Why doesn't it let me grab it? Okay,
Get
here
them,
we go.
Melanie. See,
Can you
right
see
there.
that?
I don't have haters. I have fans in denial, baby.
Yeah. And, it's the same with all of us in all of our different camps. Melted Red Brick University, Meltology 101, Jen Shepu, Mark Galat, our Melted Reality, many others out there with streams, we've all come up and shared the brick love together and had fun together, I remember the times, and I know you do too, fam. I know you do too. Crystal Frisbee, Crystal Pyramid right there. Beautiful out of Arizona. Absolutely. A sister of all of ours. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it was a fun show. I really enjoyed diving into the motherboard. Curtis is the one who brought it up to me about, I was covering the motherboard years ago with Michelle Gibson, and I was looking into it back then. And then, you kind of go different directions and you circle back around. But I had never really thought about looking into the layers of the motherboard itself until Curtis and I were talking. And then I started really looking at it, and I was like, that's when I started watching. Something had told me to watch the Adjustment Bureau again and The Matrix. I just had this inclination to watch these two movies again. And within the first 5 minutes of each movie, I picked up on something immediately. I was like, wow. The terms that they're using and what they're trying to convey to us here about our reality itself. And the controllers of the motherboard and how they, they guard all the doors and they hold all the keys and they wear hats, the hardware on top.
Johnny Cool.
Yeah, that's at the meetup.
Yeah,
Patty G, Steffi Davis, Jeremy was there. That's me. There's Steffi, Patty, Mark Galat, and Jeremy. This is all on Mount Shiha a couple years ago.
Oh,
2023. March 2023. That's good. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. See the love in your eyes. Beautiful thing.
Question is why someone use open Freemasonic name like 101? Well, I look at it like it's a class. It's a Meltology class, and I call it Meltology 101. Like, you're going to class, and I'm the teacher. Everybody knows this theme on my show. Apparently, you've never been to my show, and you just don't fucking get it. And that's okay. I'm okay with it.
We all bring it to different ways, and it's about love and respect and acceptance of, how we bring it and what we bring, and we break it down together. And that's what we're doing here, baby. That's what we're doing here. Because we got to get into it deeper. And to do that, you got to overcome your fucking human condition.
Yeah.
And, whether.
Well, I can tell this Jack Wagon here one thing. The word Meltology and 101, okay, the word Meltology came from me. So the word that you're using is my word. I invented it for this topic that everybody's using, and I came up with the definition for it. Does that make me a Mason too?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like I said, we've got to support each other, and we're doing that now. And, it's an honor for you to be up here with me, Jen. It's an honor for me to be up here with Spartan Red. Listen, I used not to do this. I used not to be me the way I am now. I was in the chat, man. I was in awe of the evidence and the people that were bringing it. Well, I'm sitting with one right now. Okay. The amount of work that Jen's done in her research just in meltology, but in other things, in the Antiquitech and so much other stuff, the amount of information she's had taken off of Facebook and YouTube, most people haven't began to research that information she lost. And to keep going, you have to be a fucking fighter, and you are, Jen.
It is a common phrase. Okay. Yeah, I mean, people like to nitpick the small stuff. That's fine with me. I used to get a bunch of shit for my peace sign being the correct way up here. People would say I was this, that, and the other thing because I didn't have it facing downward. Downward means death and ruin. This means love and light, giving and receiving love and light with the arms up. That's the correct way for peace. But yet I would get a bunch of shit for that too. Some people have nothing better to do, and that's okay.
Right. I'm going to do this real quick. Just click through a little bit. There's you and Shepu.
Yeah, that was probably like 6 months ago, maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah. And, the information that you guys go through, you go through so much, the trans thing that we've all went through, the pandemic thing that we all had to suffer through, so much of the other shit that we're all going through. We face it here. We do it through the memes. We laugh about it, it's funny, and we do what we do. And Jen brings it forward the way she does, recognizing these inversions, man. And that's part of it right there is you got to recognize and wake up to your fucking reality. We get into different topic through the memes and such. And with your channel, Jen, you get on with Ceiling Fan Man, many others breaking down many things, man. And that's about being a truther. It really is.
Yeah. I just do my thing, stay in my lane. Somebody always finds a problem with me, though. That's okay. I'm not out to please everybody. I just putting the information out there. You take from it what you want.
Yeah.
You'll know them by their fruits.
Absolutely.
And if you've spent any length of time with me on my many channels, you would know exactly what my fruits bear. And you wouldn't say some stupid jackwagon shit like that. Just saying.
Okay, we've got, I'm just looking at the chat here. Who is that? Mark Lame. Good to see you. Or Mac. Is that Mac? M-A-K. Mac, good to see you. Welcome. Red Bricks. There you are. And again, here's some more circuit board evidence.
So let me see here. I have something else I want to show you, Dean.
Okay. Well, I'm going to back
I
out of
have to find it first, though. Hold on. Give me a second.
All right. I'm going to do this real quick. Let me see if this is the right
Okay, I have it up. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. Let me go here and go back down there. There we go.
Okay, so we're talking about the Egyptians and the electrical components and stuff, and that the hieroglyphs themselves are not actually some kind of spiritual hieroglyphs and all this stuff like that. They're just for electrical components. That's all it is. So here you have the Waz scepter, the Ankh, and the Djed pillar. And these are very common hieroglyphs that we see. And here it'll explain to you what that is. So here it says, the question is, what is a Djed pillar? Djed pillar is a symbol from ancient African culture, which represents concepts related to stability and what? Voltage. Voltage, right here. Voltage. Okay. The Djed pillar represents voltage. What is the Ankh? The Ankh is an ancient African symbol which represents concepts relating to life and the flow of current. The flow of current. So you have voltage right here. You have current right here. And then what is the Waz scepter? What is the Waz scepter? The Waz scepter is ancient African culture, which represents concepts related to power. So you have voltage, you have current, then you have power. You put these three together in the correct way, you have power because you have voltage, current, which relates to power.
Yep.
And that's what these are. And this is what Ptah is carrying right here. The ancient gods, they're supposedly their god, Ptah, who's the god of technology, is holding these in a certain way, and he has power. Like the rod of Ptah. Says we see here in the pic Ptah holding the Ankh, which has the Djed and Waz scepter.
Mm-hmm.
It is said that the instrument or God particle was used to heal the body and bring life.
Yes.
God particle.
Yes.
Yeah. So where the electromagnet described in the book of Ptah for technology is constructed by connecting the Djed, the Ankh, and the Waz scepter. It heats up as the electrons move through the solenoid coil of the Ankh. Thus is a direct relationship between the movement of electrons or electricity to the flow or heat or thermal dynamics. The relationship is further strengthened by the fact that ancient African deities of technology and engineering named Ptah, who is depicted holding the Djed, Ankh, and Waz symbol in his staff, is said to have married to the goddess of Skemet, who is related to the power of heat and thermal dynamics. When they say married to, they mean it goes with it, combined. Yeah. And once you get through all of the bullshit of the mainstream narrative for these hieroglyphs and start to realize that these are symbols for electricity. Just like when you look at electronics today, electronic symbols. Let's look up electronic symbols. Let's take a look. Electronic symbols.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see that these are symbols, electronic symbols. They look just like hieroglyphs. And this is what these hieroglyphs are that we see everywhere.
Yeah.
They're symbols for how to keep and maintain and operate the motherboard below ground and above ground.
Yep.
These are logic gates right here. This one right here, it shows logic gates. And when you start to research electronic symbols and figure out the logic gates, and you take these right here, these three right here, 1, 2, 3, and flip them around and point them upward, there's your domes right there with your spires.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's what these are. And they're also compared to, a lot of these electronic symbols are also compared to what you see for sigils for demons.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed some patterns in these that look like what you find on your on the floor in the melt, the patterns in the tile. I can forget the name of it. God damn, that's good weed. But yeah, they look like the same symbol.
Yeah. So if you look up demon sigils,
Mosaics. That's
mosaics. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the demon sigils. They look just like electronics, just like identical.
Yeah.
They know something we don't. That's for sure. Just saying. Here you go. There's another one. Let me slide this over here real quick. Hold on. I went off of it. Here, this one right here I wanted to click on. Get back out of this a little. Zoom back in. These are all demon sigils right here, guys, that you're looking at. They also look just like the electrical components and some of the hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah.
You know, you'll see a lot of these symbols on your food packaging. A lot of eye candy on your kids' candy wrappers will see a lot of these symbols in
Yeah.
the artwork.
Absolutely. Okay, let me show you this here. Go to Jacob's Ladder. So this explains the antennas that we see, the arrays that we see, like the Indian temples and stuff in India, where it looks like an array of stuff. We just showed it in the video a little bit ago. It looks like a giant processor.
Yeah.
This explains the obelisks, how they are resonators. This also explains the pagodas and the tech on the pagodas, and how they come straight down through the building into the ground because they're grounded. The stupas themselves, the tech on the ground, and the same tech that you will see way, way, way up on the pagodas and the temples themselves are down on the ground as well, just like we would see smaller obelisks down in graveyards in front of buildings and stuff. This is show you how our flat earth plane works here underneath us. Looks like a giant Tesla coil. These would be the 7 layers of the dome right here, and the axis mundi here in the center, which connects the above with the below, the positive and the negative. The sun is the positive and the moon is the negative. Polaris, the pole star, is the positive. The black hole sun below us is the negative.
Yeah. And everywhere in the middle is the projection.
Yeah. It's all tech.
Yep.
And they even had head tech that they wore. They wore headgear. It had the same tech on it as what we're seeing on the buildings. These are the same tech of the DJed column that we just talked about. The DJed right here, and the Waz scepter and the Ankh is right here. And this is our modern day high voltage insulators right here. It's exactly the same as the DJeds. They're using it today, but they're using it to their advantage and charge us for it.
Bradley Coding, good to see you, Bradley. Good to see you, brother. Brad says, is crude oil a product of the melt or natural to the original realm?
I'm not sure about that. I couldn't give you a definitive answer at this point.
Well, we know it's there.
It's there for sure. What it is, I don't know exactly what it is. It could be something to do with the melt. There seems to be other locations that, like, there's, like in LA, there's those tar pits and stuff. I'm learning that the substrates to the motherboard have certain composite resins that they use in our modern motherboards that we use today. They have these composite resins. And I was thinking that the tar pits kind of reminded me of that resin, if you look at it, and that it might be just leftover melted composite resin, maybe of some sort that built these, that was in between certain layers of the motherboard, if you will.
Well, you know, we see oil for what we make of it, you know, how it's so much part of our everything that we have, even this computer I'm on, you're on. Okay. But that's in this form and what we've done with it. But when you get into oil, it is there, but it's in large deposits, easily pumped right out. It's that liquid. And it's also in your so-called shales, your harder material in the melt. That they have to pulverize, extract it out of. So, you know, there's that different form of petroleum too. Different processes to get it out, which shows it's oil is a transition into the melt. You know, like water is, you have oil, this same kind of liquid state. It even gets into gases. So, you know, there's much to this inner realm that we rely on, survive on, but don't understand it at all.
Yeah. No, this is the headgear that they used to wear. So the headgear that we see, the headgear is the same as what we see as the tech on top of the pagodas and all these other buildings. It doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. It's doing the same thing. It's stacking plasma energy. Mm-hmm. What you see right here, when you see these, it looks like a spine, just like the DJed column we were showing you. They call it the spine of Osiris because it does look like a spine, but it actually is stacking plasma energy through each one of these rings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 rings here, and that's what's happening through this tech. It's pulling down etheric energy and stacking the plasma energy, and then sending it down through the building.
Yep.
Again, here you can see it. This is what this is all about. This is why they have these rings here and they conical out like this as well. They're stacking plasma energy with this technology, and this shows it right here. This is an X-ray of, let's see, a simulation derived geometry right here, experiment. And this is what it looks like, the stacking of the plasma energy. They say they found it in petroglyphs. If you believe in petroglyphs are real, they say that this is what it's representing. These petroglyphs are representing stacking plasma energy. You can see it here again. Plasma discharges. So this right here, if you look at this one right here and imagine this is our plane, you have the sun, and you have the moon, and then you have Polaris, and below is the black hole sun. This is the way our system's set up here. This is an electromagnetic dielectric plane right here, right there.
Kind of looks like a cup or a grail.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Again, you have the spine of Osiris. It's the D-jet column. This is why we see columns and columns and columns and rows of columns and columns everywhere, all over, everywhere. Egypt, Rome, Greece, everywhere. Just columns and columns and columns. They're D-jet columns, guys.
Yeah.
This is what they are. We still use them today.
Absolutely.
In the pyramid. We have them today. We use them. They call Tesla towers. It's a D-jet column. There's an array of them. So this array here, they call this HARP, and they what they're doing is they're using electromagnetic energy to pinpoint it and direct it and use it to do things with. Well, what's this? It's another array. It's an array of etheric technology right here. This is etheric technology. Yeah.
You know, Jen, years ago, I did a breakdown on HARP and showed that those towers in the HARP, the antenna array itself, are fixed on melt. You can see each one. It's like a grid pattern that it's built off of. It looks like it does because each antenna is foundationed on the melt pattern in that area. I'll have to see if I can find those again.
Again, here it shows the technology that we see everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go or what it's on top, what country it's in, it doesn't matter. It's the same technology and it's doing the same thing. It's doing this. Stacking plasma energy.
It's all about energy.
Right here. You have on the left an old Tesla tower in Russia. On the right, you have a pagoda. A pagoda. They're the same thing. A pagoda is not a temple. Okay, it's not a high-rise ancient apartment or anything like that. It's a Tesla tower. It's a D-jet column.
Yep.
Again, here, more supposed ancient pagodas. It's just tech. That's all it is. Here, they're showing 2 Tesla towers. Now imagine these being 2 pagodas. Whatever's in between these 2 pagodas is going to have power. Because this is where the magic happens. You have a circle of energy here, a circle of energy here, and where they overlap in the center, the Vesica Pisces, is where all the magic happens, guys.
Yep.
And see, this is 10 stories high. The higher you go, the more conductivity of etheric energy you can create, more stacking of plasma energy. That's why they have them so high. And they have gold tech on top, just like this one. It's not a pagoda. It is not a temple. It's just a Tesla tower, for lack of a better term.
Energy transmitter receivers, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Russian high voltage Tesla tower. And then you have Tinang Pagoda right there next to each other. Make it make sense. Here is a cemetery of pagodas. Little pagodas that, they say are for whatever type of temple stuff. This is the same stuff as we see in our cemeteries and with the obelisks and the monuments. It's just here in China, and it's all made of brick. as it should be, because bricks store energy and you're stacking plasma energy. So what do you think these bricks are storing? Plasma energy. What do? They slap a plaque on it and they walk away and say it's some kind of temple.
Yeah.
Everything was in gold. Gold is a conductor of electricity. You would want everything to be in gold. It does not corrode.
Right.
Let's see what's down here. This is an extensive site. I've learned a lot off of this site. Yep, they've kept a lot of this hidden from us. They'll tell us that the hieroglyphs are, spiritual. The Ankh means giver of life and all this stuff. They don't tell you that the Ankh, it represents an oscillator of current. You're oscillating. You're looping the energy back around. It's not going just out. You're going to loop it. And when you loop it, you can control it and make it be for one specific thing or another. Even this radio communication, you think the ships just sailed around with no communication, often open seas, no communication, really.
Right.
Just hoping to catch the wind, right? Yeah, I don't think so. They had this tech on land and on their heads, like they do here, clearly, right? Then they definitely had it on ships.
Oh, yeah.
The Maharajas, the emperors of their lands and stuff had this tech on their heads. Talks about all these frequencies. It also gets into different Nimrod, Osiris, Baal, Buddha kind of stuff for Hinduism and all this stuff like that, and the way they use their tech. It's funny because when you look at the book of Adam and Eve, when they first come upon the serpent, God tries to let them know, hey, don't mess with that serpent. He's very deceptive. Try to stay away from him. He's going to keep coming around to bug you. Well, God picked up the serpent and threw the serpent. God can throw really far. So guess where the serpent landed at? In India. What does India worship? The Naga, the snakes, right? It makes sense. The snake land. I'm just saying. Again, they have their headgear on. They had magic carpets. They had cars. They're called carpets, and they flew.
Yeah.
This is why they wore their hair like this. Even their hair was like headgear. They knew that their hair itself had a ability to attract ether in a way that it would, I don't know, elevate them or maybe do whatever it does. I'm not sure because I've never used it, so I can't tell you. But anyway.
Well, look what static electricity will do to your hair.
Yeah.
So
I think it does something. It may even help with astro travel. So what I think the pagodas, not the pagodas themselves, but the stupas, and which it looks like a little telephone booth when you look at a stupa. It looks like it's got a little doorway and it's just big enough for one person. It's got the tech on top, right? But it's kind of small. Well, what would you do with that? I feel like you would go in there and sit down and then astro travel out of your body, but you would stay there in that stupa as that's your safe zone and that's where you come back to when you're done astro traveling wherever you went to. I would have to get on a plane and go visit my mom. But if I had this, I could just go in a stupa and then astro travel there and I'd be there and hang out with her or whatever. And then I'd come back and my body, I get my body, go home.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Yeah, exactly.
We're right here, very interesting, all this stuff and how it relates and what was going on back then and what this tech was being used for and how it all went wrong. It seems like at some point and the grid went down. So the cathedrals even have it on there. Look, this cathedral, what are they saying? This is 1205 to 1272. This, I don't know. This, I think it makes sense. And they're showing here how the cathedral is a component on the grid system. It's set up exactly as when you start looking into components. Each component on your computer board has a function. And generally, they're all the same, even though different companies may make them. This is why all the cathedrals are generally the same, even though they're in all these different countries. All the Capitol buildings, all the libraries, all the Greek temples, all the Roman temples are all the same because they're components. It's just different people made them in different areas. They got a little different twist on them, but they have the same functionality. You know, my processor looks like a little square microchip. Your processor has a little square microchip, but yours came from China and mine came from the United States. You know?
Yeah.
And they're showing here the keys on the piano matching up with the this Roslyn Chapel here and the shape of it and everything like that. There's a resonant frequency that runs through this. The octaves is what I'm trying to say here. The octaves.
Yeah. You know, that's really interesting right there, real quick, Jen, with the octaves and stuff. That's a lost part of our language that we only demonstrate through the art of music now. But before, it was part of the language. It was part of the communication. It was part of the feeling, the emotion, and the content you're trying to put out. Have you ever listened to a song that brings you to fucking tears? Just the music, not the lyrics, just the fucking music.
Yeah.
You know, it's about this harmonic vibe that we pick up on. Frequencies are used to heal us and used to kill us. Most of the stuff.
A knife is a knife. It could be used to kill you, or it could use this to slice, bread or something. Okay, it depends on how it is wielded and the intention behind it. When you have that knife, it doesn't mean the knife is bad. They just keep this information from us and use it for themselves and use it against us in nefarious ways. And we don't even know that they have this, let alone they're using it to their advantage to keep us in a certain frequency and stuck.
They're using a certain megahertz that is more damaging to us than the natural one that heals us. Most of what we're bombarded through in music, television, advertisement, fucking everything is at a weaponized megahertz.
Yeah, definitely. There's 440 and then there's 428 or something like that.
Yeah.
Each one here, you can see the sound of music is going to, just like when you have the salt on a plate and they pump it, at different octaves on the plate, and it shifts and turns into different things. It takes different patterns. This is what happens here when you start to play these different octaves and stuff.
Yeah.
And they form cymatic patterns, which transforms into what we see here. Like here's that plate that I was talking about with the salt on it. Yeah. And they're pumping frequencies, or it's not just frequency, it's an octave that they're pushing through it. The sound.
Yep.
That's why they have in the Sound of Music, they sing those different octaves all the way up. Like do, re, mi, fa, se, la, that kind of stuff.
J-Dog, good to see you, man, says megahertz. Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Wiley says, Dino and Jan, thank you for the show. Brick love to you, Wiley.
Yeah, Brick love. You're welcome.
Curtis47 says, incredible stuff, Jan.
This site is extensive, and every time I share it in the chat on any of my shows, people have problems opening it. There's this big warning, don't open this site. They just don't want you to know this stuff, guys. There's a little button at the end where you can click on it and it opens up fine, but let me see here. According to the Prince of Power of the Air, the spirit that now are and the children of disobedience, among who also we had our conversation times past. Yeah, this is where they have us now with the octaves and the music and stuff is what's happening here right now, because he is loosened for a short time. He is the Prince of the Air. And what does all the music come through? You're on your radio, you're listening to the music, it's coming through the airwaves. You're listening to it through your Bluetooth, it's coming through the airwaves, all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. There's so much coming through the fucking airwaves. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at these 5G towers walk by and man, don't you start feeling weird? I know I do.
Yep. I know. I have one right out front of my house, one of the 5G lights right out front of my house. So here you have Baal, Lord of the Air, French Prince of Bel Air, Baal Air. You know, they're always putting it out there. We just don't know that, we don't see it because we don't recognize it. And it is true. It is a good thing to break down these words and learn about it, you know, and figure out how it's being used against us and how we don't even realize the truth has always been right there in front of our faces. We're thinking, oh, it's just the Prince of Bel Air, but it's not. It's Baal Air. Baal is the Lord of the Air. So makes sense. And these guys, they all suck Satan's cock. So there's that.
Remember that old song, Bring Out the Jesters One by One? You ever heard that before?
That one.
It's out of the 70s. These are the jesters, man.
Yeah.
All these famous people, Hollywood, your singers, everybody that you just pay attention to and you followed forever and loved all of their stuff. These are the jesters. These are the ones mocking you in your face, and you love them for it. You know, these are the ones to keep you hypnotized.
Yep, for sure. Oh, I don't know what happened there. This is a really good site, though. I love this. It just keeps going and going. Well, there it is. I'm finally at the bottom. All right, Dean. So I'm going to share this to you, and you can try to put it in the chat, see if people can open it or not. Like I said, every time I do share it on my shows, everybody says they have a problem getting it open. It says, warning, do not go to this site. That's very bad for you. But it's not. It's just knowledge. And helps you better understand what the hell's going on with all this crap. And how we're being deceived and trapped in our own language.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Did you send that, or
I'm sending it to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Here it goes. There, you should have it now. There we go.
Okay, let me see if I can do this here. I don't know if it'll let me. No, it's not. Okay, let me do this. Come here real quick. Go, hold on, boom, boom. Boom, up, in. Can you hear me okay, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay. Should have me right here. Okay, I'll copy. See, yeah, it's doing the same thing to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that? See what it said? Go back to that where it said that. There's a button that you can push there. Okay, what's that blue button say right there? Let me see. I can't see it.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Now, can you scroll down a little on this page at all, or is that it?
That's it. And this is a Guardio warning.
Yeah, that's what it always gives this warning for this site. It's not malicious. Obviously, I just had it open. I've been had this site. It's just they don't want you to go to it. Click on this stay safe button. Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's you got to pass Guardio, the browser. I got Guardio protection, so it's probably.
Well, anyway, it's a really good site if you can get it open. You learn a lot from it. It's just they don't want you to know it. I always have problems with this. I mean, I've never had a problem with it. I've had this site for years and years and years. It's just, you know, anybody trying to open it now gets these warnings about it and stuff.
Right. Just a second here. That's great information, Jen. Like I said, you know, you've covered so much for so long, and you know, just incredible researcher you are. You really are, and you know, the amount of inspiration you've been to many out there, you know, is incredible.
Thank you.
Honored to have you up in here breaking it down with us. You know, it's so fucking fascinating because, you know, here I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to jump back into this. And real fast, I'll tell you what I'm doing. You know, this is what I did back in West Virginia. Being up here with Mark, with Spartan, James, many others. This is years ago, and we've been breaking down this evidence, and we see it. I mean, how can you how can you build like that once again? Just going to jump through. We've gone everywhere. We underneath the realm, over the realm, through the realm, on the realm, outside of the realm, analyzing ice, geological formations, seeing that these ice formations, they're fucking buildings. Look, Mark's zooming in on it for us right there. We can see the lines. It's blue ice, but this is all ghosted out structure in here. Can you still hear me, Jim?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And I've been up here doing this for so many streams with so many of you. I love you all out there, and this is what brings us together, is this evidence. The hours of research that we've all done together. There's Chief Joseph, red bricked right there. Black Mirror Walker, Geology George. Breaking it down, laughing and loving together. That's what it's about. Joachim, Tartarian Meltdown. I don't know where you're at, Joachim, or what's going on in your life, brother, but I wish you nothing but love and happiness, man. And I hope we can break some meltdown together sometime.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Melted Syracuse. I appreciate that.
The evidence.
Let's see here.
Just clicking through different ones tonight, fam. Doing a little reminiscing with you, we can all probably remember some of these streams, Spartan up there with James, JJ Nettles, meltologist. Top shelf. One of the saltiest, the oldest up in here in this forum. James goes back into Jerry DeCamp days. We all do, but James has personally been there with Jerry, and broke down stuff with him, and been up here with Spartan and broke down stuff with him, and it was an honor to be up on stream with James, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again, brother. I really am. And you, Mark. Out of the past, we got Mike Davino. Mike's one of the first faces I seen on my first stream. Mike was up in here. And Mike, I know you're out there, brother. Brick Love, one love to you, man. Hope you and yours are doing wonderful. Breaking down the evidence. I mean, look at that. How do you build like that? Oops, let me do this. Davros, out of Australia.
I interviewed Davros one time.
I remember that.
That was a good one.
Yeah. And this is years ago when I first came up in here, meeting everybody. This is back when I was living with my son. And when I first come up on live stream doing this, this was years and years ago. And I'm just amazed that I'm still up here now, especially being here with Jen and still being here with Spartan. The two of the original OGs in this melted message. You know, you want to go back to the documentary. Well, once again, you know, the voice for when the buildings cried is sitting here with me right now. You narrated that, Jen, and you did it wonderfully.
Oh, thank you. I really had to, like, you know, when you're doing a documentary, you got to talk a certain way. And I had to try to, like, really polish it up a little.
Yeah.
And I really didn't write a lot down. I thought about it. I kind of wrote a few things down, and then I just kind of, like, just went with it. It just really just rolled off the top of my head the way it came out. It turned out really well. So,
yeah. Well, it intrigued me. I mean, my gosh. And we have Joachim at the bottom there. Tartarian Meltdown right there. You know, love to see you again, Joachim. I really would, brother.
yeah.
And, you know, this is where I'm going tonight with this stream in my new location, you know, looking back on what I did and who I did it with. And it's special to me. It really is. There's me back in the day without my beard once again. You know, we did 6-hour, 8-hour streams 3 nights a week. Brickathon 1, Brickathon 2.0, or 2.0, you know, 32 and a half hours, that one.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm going to go here soon in a little bit, Dean, and eat my dinner. And then I have my show at 8:30 Central Time with Freya and Curtis.
Okay.
And, but I'll hang out for like another 10 minutes or so.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through here and I'm trying to pick out some key ones that I see that I'm trying to find. This one here. This one here was the first time. This is when Spartan first created Melted Red Brick University in the chill out zone. And you got Spartan up here and you got Frederick Halderson and Mark Galat and James down below. And, you know, this one was special to me. You know, James had some trouble in his comments and stuff. And I remember coming in and giving James a bunch of support and everything. And he gave me a big shout out. You know, and it was wonderful to see that, James. It really,
I love James.
Yeah. Just a second here. But yeah, they gave me a shout out, and you know, it's what inspired me to grab that link to grab that offer from Spartan and come up in here and start doing this. I had never imagined that I would ever have done this.
We're all called to the melt in one way, shape, or form. We all have this overwhelming passion to start up channels and start videoing it and talking about it, going live, doing shows about it. It's almost like, you know, divine power is working through all of us, like I said, to bring this truth forward. I was in a lot of other arenas of truth, bringing those truths forward. Once I got onto the melt, past flat earth and all the mud flood crap, and you know, I got into the tech and everything and started to realize this place is set up like a grid system, and maybe that's exactly what happened is the grid system fried. Started looking at the motherboards and what they look like fried and melted and stuff, and you know, here we are. It's just, I feel like we all have a part to play in this. We're all playing a part in synthesizing truth and bringing it out.
Yeah. This is Baby Eagle, my grandson.
I remember this.
You know, such a wonderful time in my life, you know, with my grandson, and then being involved in this this melt and getting into it. It really made me think about what's important.
Yeah.
And you know, there's nothing more important than our babies. and what we're going to leave this realm like for them, you know. And
Thank you, Nate.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
And
Some
James
people
up
don't
there
like
with
the way
his-
I do my show, the way I present, and that's okay too. And other people, you know, they get it and they appreciate the way I do it, and that's cool. I appreciate that. And I also understand that some people don't like the way I present, and I'm okay with that too. You know, I always say, if you don't like what I'm talking about or how I'm putting it out or where I'm going, change the channel. Come back some other time when I'm talking about something else. Because if you just change the channel and never come back, you're going to miss out on some really fucking good information. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know, we have many up here before. Down below, we have Knowledge. Knowledge is still putting his channel out. And Brick Love, one love to you, brother. I know we've had our differences in the past, and you know, what is done, and what is said has been said. You know, I was defending my brothers and sisters up in here, and I was defending the melt, and I still do. And I wish you and Beagle many years of happiness together, and hopefully someday we can talk again. And then we have Deb, the red brick chick, right there as well. You know,
That is some crazy melt right there.
yeah. Oh,
Wow. Huh.
Islands are the tops of melted buildings, baby. You know. Am I still with you?
Yes, you are. Yes.
Okay. My volume kind of went silent a little bit. I'm trying to find ladies' night. Did
Did I do one or two of those?
You did both of them, honey. You
Oh, I
came up.
did?
Yeah, absolutely. We got Patty G. Patty first coming up in here. Beautiful soul.
Yep.
You know, these are the kind of people that we've come to love. We are the kind of people that you've come to love, and it's about family, you know, and that's why Jen's up in here tonight. You know, I'm looking forward to many more hangouts like this, Jen, here in the Chill Out Zone.
Yep, me too.
You know, many others out there. I'd love to see you back.
Yeah, it's a volcano. Well, there'd have to be a molten core feeding it for it to be a volcano. We know there's no molten core.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's so much we've done. You know, I can scroll forever, and you just stream after stream after stream. Here's Shepu. You know, I remember when Shepu came on. You know, I contacted Shepu. I seen his stuff, his work, and you know, reached out to him, and he came up in, and it's brilliant mind in the melt.
Yeah.
A plethora of the melt of Alexandria, if you want to call it that. You know, Shepu's got so much evidence, it's insane.
Yeah, it's got more folders than God. As some would like to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melanie. Appreciate that.
Oh, these days are just precious to me. Precious to me. All of us up there hanging out, enjoying our time together. You know, this is why I come up stream after stream after stream, is because this is what keeps my world going, is everybody, all of you. Just so many. Just a second here. Davros again. Red Brick Bob, Chief Joseph.
I did a show with Spartan and Jerry one time on one of my channels. I think
Did
I
you?
have it up maybe on Odyssey or something. Yeah, Jerry and Spartan together on my show.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
I'd
I
love
had
to see
Jerry on, just Jerry one time. It was me and him. And then I think maybe Steve joined us later or something. But yeah, definitely I had, and then I had Spartan Red on by himself too.
Right
After
on.
all that, yeah.
Right here we have John Braver, Pockets of Survival. You can check John's channel out. Just a brilliant eye, and you know he's put out so many wonderful vids on showing the melt, and he's just a fantastic young man, very smart, very focused, and you know that's who we attract as deep thinkers. You know,
Yeah.
talented minds. See how focused he is on it. You know, John's just an incredible guy. He really is. Here's one of his Pockets of Survivals that he's showing us right here.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. That's crazy.
That's tech all day. Look at that.
Yeah. It's also not a natural island at all.
No.
Islands don't even exist. I'm sorry, they don't. It's either
Unsee it.
parrotfish, it's either parrotfish poop or it's a melted building, one or the other.
Yeah.
Look up parrotfish. They say they poop out islands. They poop out a whole bunch of sand and they accumulate into islands. That's one of their narratives. Melanie knows about the parrotfish. Ask her.
Yeah, I'll just scroll here just a minute more, see if I can find us some ladies. But, you know, just you can get up in here on the YouTube and go to Spartan Red and you can just scroll like I'm doing right now and you can catch all of it. You can catch all the archives. You can go to the backup channel on Odyssey as well and find it there. But it's just so much that we've done. How many streams?
Melanie, do you remember that one about the parrotfish? I think you do. You should. First, I thought it was a Mandela effect. I'm like, what the fuck is with these weird parrotfish? Because they're like prehistoric looking parrotfish, and the narrative is that they eat so much chunks of coral every day, and then the way their stomach processes through the coral, they poop out sand. And they try to say that if you've ever stuck your feet in the white sands of a Caribbean island or whatever, you're sticking your feet in parrot poop. Because that's what they do. They poop out these islands and all the sand accumulates. Like a lot of sand, guys, like 7 pounds, I don't know, like a week or some shit like that.
That's a lot.
You'll read it.
We got Crystal Pyramids, Crystal Frisbee up in the nest, breaking it down with us. And Crystal is still out there putting up the evidence. Just, she's married now, got a beautiful life going on, and she did before, but now she's continuing on again, you know, and she's still putting out the melt. She's still bootsing on the ground, and it's wonderful, wonderful, you know. I've talked to Crystal personally on the phone quite a few times, you know, and just talked about, you know, how, you know, some different struggles that we were having at the time, you know, reaching out together for each other and coming through, you know. Sometimes you can do more, and sometimes it's just listening, you know, and that's what families do, man, you know.
Yeah. All right, Dino. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I appreciate you having me on, hanging out with you for Spartan's birthday and helping me out with the nest.
Oh, thank you, Jen. An honor, obviously, you know, and another love to you, baby, for everything that you've helped me with. And, you know,
That's
Yeah.
what we do. We help each other.
Yeah. Right on.
Well, I'll see you guys tonight at 8:30 over on my channel. If anybody wants to drop the link in here again for my channel, 8:30, we're having meltologist Freya on. She's going to break down all her stuff that she wants to show. We're going to have Curtis on with us as well. So probably go for a few hours, 8:30 Central. So make sure you're there. Don't be tardy. To my class, Meltology 101. Boom, baby. Oh, all right, guys. I love you. I got to get out of here.
All right, Jen.
Let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. I love you guys. I'm out.
All right, honey. Absolutely. Bye-bye. Wow. Kind of a different stream tonight, fam. Spartan's birthday today. We're so fortunate to still have him around and what he's going through and what he's been through. To see him laughing again is what really heals me. Knowing that he's doing that well, he's laughing and feeling that good. It means everything to me. The man created this platform for us, the amount of artistic melt that he's put out for us, just in the intros and everything, the memes and the what we do up in here, but Melted Red Brick University homepage, all the evidence that he's continually putting out on YouTube. You can always see Spartan's work. He's still putting it out like he does. And, this is what it's about for me. I have such deep respect for everybody out there. I do. And heavy hitters like Spartan and Jen and many of the ones that I was showing up on stream just a minute ago, I reminisce like that, man. I long for those days to where we were all up in here together, doing what we do. And, we're continuing to do that now again. We need to. The melt needs it. The evidence needs us to. It really does. We all have such a collective effort in this. It's just the way that we're going to get any advancement in this. In Melted Red Brick University alone, we're up to 12,000 subscribers now, and and growing. And Shepu, Jen, the subscribers there, Mark Galat, Desmond, Daniel, any other person out there that's got a chan that's, got subscribers showing the melt and breaking it down and talking about it. We're all the same. We're all on the hunt. We're all trying to figure this out through the evidence. And that's why I'm doing this. I come up here the way I am. I'm nothing special. Fuck, man. I'm down on my times, man. But I'm up here on the hunt and still trying to inspire others. And that's what it's about for me. To see you out there bringing up your work and showing what you do, that's inspiring to me. Know that you're continuing it on. Desmond Anthony's, Mark, Daniel M's out there, whoever's bringing up the melt their way, the groundwork has been laid for you by the Eagle Eye crew, by Jen, True Seeker 69, by Shepu, by Mark, by James, by Joachim, by Davros, by Valdez, by Jerry DeCamp, it's a ripple effect of this information and how far we've came. Breaking down the memes, coming in laughing, loving together, right? Raising the vibe, this is what we do in the Chill Out Zone in the Sunday Easy. These are the kind of souls that we want to attract, open-minded people, deep thinking, critical thinkers with a sense of humor, man. You know, this is what we want, and this is how we grow. And you know, we come with it a little different. Each camp does. Jen's got her approach. Spartan's got his approach. You know, everybody's got their approach, but it's, you know, it's raw and it's real. And there's no fakery and there's no fuckery, man. You know, that's what we're breaking through with the evidence. You know, it's always about the evidence. You know, we've all seen so much melt. We've all brought it up here for each other to marvel over. And I'll just scroll and click. Boom. You know, all different types come up in here. All different types go from here. And they always find their way back. We always do. And it's about accepting each other, as long as you're not hurting anybody, especially children. You know, we just want everybody to come up in here and have a good time. Just a second, fam. Quick little scan here. I'm trying to find a particular stream. I'm sorry I didn't flag it, but I just wanted to bring some old times back up again, man. I miss them. Yeah. You know, Spartan and I coming up here doing this, you know, this is Spartan's work, man. He's the artist behind this. I'm just the big mouth. You know, I come up in here and I do my thing. I try to network. I try to communicate with people. I try to get people up in here to break down the melt with us. You know, giving people that new into this coming up and giving a chance to express their opinion, their point of view on all of this. You know, this is what I do. This is, you know, I want to become more creatively talented in all of this and all of that, you know, and do more. Maybe I can now that my life is going to decompress here a lot. You know, like I stated, I'm in a new location now. I'm not in West Virginia no more. But what I did in West Virginia is all right there on the YouTube. The last 4 years live streaming right there with everybody that's been up in here. And, you know, now I have a new start in life. Now I have a different vision, a different focus. Same melt, same kind of stuff, but a different focus now, a different approach that I'm looking forward to bringing for you all. And, you know, again, I got to thank Jen for this. I have to thank some others out there for this. Curtis 47. Brother, thank you for everything, man. You know, I've met you personally, Curtis, and I can't wait to see you again. And but the way you've helped me recently, thank you so much. Melanie Moran. Baby, I got to come see you. Thank you again, honey, for your help, your love. You know, you've come through for me before, you know, and helping me obtain this little tippy tappy device that I have right here. You know, Curtis 47, the same. You know, we all help each other. And that's one of the ways I've kind of looked at this too, you know, is, you know, coming together and having the way to where we can have some kind of thing we can put together to help others out there in need the best, a little way that we can financially, maybe, I've always kind of visioned that with this, trying to come together collectively with our talents to not only put out the melt and to do different programs, or not programs, but different streams together on different areas, and and give a focused analysis of a certain point, a certain area in the melt. I've always dreamed of doing that with all of you, and also coming together and supporting financially in a pool that we could send out to somebody that might need a little bit of help, with a new computer, or help get a computer, or maybe with a little bit of cash for a certain need that they might need desperately for some reason, coming together as a collective, as a family, and helping each other in not only a prayerful, meaningful way, but also a physical way, a tangible way where we can help each other in times. And that's what I've always seen for this right here. And it warms my heart. It's been a long flight with you all doing this, and we've done so much, and we've had a lot of great times, and we've had some very bad times. We've had some inner conflicts go on. We've had people that we've lost, like Melted Inverted Realm. Want to do something real quick. Do this real quick. Here's our brother, Phil, Melted Inverted Realm, who is no longer with us. You can still click on Melted Inverted Realm, and you can see what he did for us, how he saw the melt, the way that he went out there and brought us the evidence. This is his way. And I know you're up there watching, brother, and we love you. And thank you for everything that you did. Bringing the melt your way. And, that was one of the toughest streams that I've had doing live stream, is things like this happening, knowing that during a live stream that we lost one of our brothers. That was very hard. And, that's just life. And, this is raw and real, these streams. And, we bring it to you that way. And we deal with it in real time this way, Melted Inverted Realm. Evidence of the crystal caves way down below. We've broken this down. These are all melted internals of massive melted structures way down below. The crystallization, Melted Inverted Realm has such an eye for this, and it was brilliant the way that he brought it up here for us. This is his work, his evidence, his input. He inspired many out there, and that's what it's about. It's about inspiration. It's about inspiration. And, I like to go on the hunt like this. I do. I'll just, I don't watch YouTube and all that, unless it's a certain thing. But most of the time I'm reviewing other people's old work. going back like we did tonight in the stream and going through some of the older streams and bringing up some meltologists that have been up in here. And, you know, doing live streams, I can tell you this, had some very interesting nights. You know, quite a few years ago, I was doing a New Year's Eve melt special. And, you know, I was living with my son and my grandson at the time. And during a live stream, man, there was somebody that unloaded a Glock 40 cal right outside my grandson's window during my live stream. I had to put the screen down and you know, duck and cover and go get my grandson and make sure everything's cool during a live stream. You know, during a live stream, finding out that Melted Inverted Realm passed away. During live streams, having fallen outs with certain, you know, people at the time. During live stream. During live stream being clicked out by a modem problem or whatever. You all remember when I first came up in here, I was clicking out all the time, having to come back. You know, during live stream, having background noises happen, you know, or, you know, during a live stream, having to deal with my irate, ignorant son at the time, during a live stream. You know, these are the things that I've endured through this. And many of you remember these streams that I'm talking about. You know, this has made me stronger. This has made me more confident in coming up in here and doing this. And, you know, I love you all for being with me on this journey of mine. I've seen you there with me, you know, and this is why I have the passion. And this is why I go by fervent heat. It's not anything other than a passion. That's what I mean by my fervent heat here in my heart, a passion for this evidence. It just blows my mind. This has changed my perception of this reality of mine. It paradigm shifted me to the point where I've learned so much more now that I'm still being paradigm shifted, but I'm more stronger up here and more wiser right here to seek more. There's more avenues that I've come upon that are leading me to different thought processes, and hanging out with people like Jen and many of you out there with many different specialties in your thought processes. You know, that's what this is about, coming together. It's about breaking down the melt, but it's about learning off of each other and looking more into. That's what this is about. And when you do this, you know, you find your freedoms opening up because your mind is opening up. You're emptying your cup. You know, you're understanding that you don't know shit. And, you know, you can start to by just emptying what you think you know and critically thinking about what you're looking at and who you're listening to and what they're saying and what you think about it. But that's what this is for me. And, you know, thank you for hanging out again in the chill out zone tonight. Set your reminder for the Sunday Easy tomorrow. Be back up in here with Spartan. I'll be going into the page, breaking down the evidence with the Eagle Eye crew. And I'm looking forward to that. Again, Spartan Red, happy birthday, brother. And thank you for everything. Jen, Truth Seeker 69, thank you so much. And I look forward to coming on your stream again and talking about whatever you're going down your rabbit hole. You know, we're going to go there. And, you know, I just, you know, I look forward to it all the time, you know, and that's why I love digging into the hunt. Let me see who we got here. We got Steffi up here. We got Melanie up in here. Curtis 47. Shawnee B. There you are. Watchful Warrior. Melanie Moran. Ballast Kiss. Jan True Seeker 69. Melanie Moran. You know, when you're up in here with the Eagle Eye crew, man, we come in here as adults, man. We do. And we want you to come up in here and speak your mind. but you got to be able to expect others to speak theirs as well. And that's how we break through our human conditions. We laugh at each other. Fuck it, man. I shaved my beard. Again, it's funny as fuck. I know. I love it. I love laughing too. Coming up in here and having differences of opinions of different people, and expressing them and dealing with them live stream here. As long as we come at each other with some fucking respect, okay, that we're all up in here breaking down this information and diving in and doing the work that we fucking do, okay, we can come hard at each other out of love and respect, and we can give back out of love and respect the same way. Nobody will fuck with you harder than Melanie Moran. Melanie's an artist at fucking with you. And, that's why we love Mel so much. She comes up in here and, she gives it and takes it. And, we do the same. It's out of love and respect, man. It really is. It's out of love and respect. So just keep that in mind. We're all big boys and big girls up in here. So when you put stuff up in the chat, man, you got to be able to expect a little commentary back at you. And that's the way we keep it. So if you can't hang with that, man, there's other camps out there. But if you can hang with that, and you can love and learn off of each other and your own failures and your own advancements, or that's what life's about. It's called the human condition. Brick love, one love to everybody out there. If I didn't mention you in the chat, I love you. And like I said, set your reminders for tomorrow, the Sunday Easy. And we will be back. Brick love, one love, fam.
Destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the desert, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free. And if a beachhead of cooperation may push back the jungle of suspicion, let both sides join in creating a new endeavor. Not a new balance of power, but a new world of law, where the strong are just, and the weak secure, and the peace preserved.
Everything has got
All this will not be finished in the first 100 days,
with the sunshine smile
nor
upon
will
my
it be
face, my
finished in the
friends.
first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration,
There's a bed without
nor
a
even
twist
perhaps
from
in our
land.
lifetime
I
on this
found
planet.
her, yeah,
But let
somebody
us
who
begin.
I can rely on. This is the return of the space cowboy. It's a flame not temporary.
In your hands, my fellow citizens, more than mine, will rest the final success and failure of our cause. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again, not as a call to bear arms, though arms we need, not as a call to battle,
Everything has
though in battle we are, but a call to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies? generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith,
This is the
the
return of
devotion
Space Cowboy.
which we bring
It's a
to this
planetary good
endeavor
vibes zone.
will light our country and all
Maybe we're all gonna
concerned.
have to get high to get by.
And the glow from that fire can truly light the world.
This is the return.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country